Hello everybody, welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Link to the Past Randomizer Pilot Spoiler Tournament 2022. We got the quarterfinals game 2 for you today. It's Do Not Open the Door versus the Cacophonies. Commentating for us are Obscure and Adalor, and I will be tracking. Say hello everybody.
Hello everybody.
Hello everybody.
Yep, we are in this is semifinals, I think. And this is, remind me, game 2 of the set?
I believe so. Do Not Open the Door, I think, won game 1. So I think...
No, I'm sorry, quarterfinals game 2. I was close.
Oh, okay. It's somewhere in the finals.
Yeah, Scholzer and Shady Force versus Nobly the Foreign and Tam.
Yes. So Tam and Nobly are fighting for their tournament life right now.
Hopefully we can see them pull out a win and take it to a game 3, because we always love seeing a game 3.
Absolutely. It'll be exciting.
And we are about 10 seconds out from the race beginning in the race time room, and then we'll be a number of seconds out from the race beginning on restream delay, and we can now... There's our link. I'm going to oblige myself of the information, because I want to know what's going on with the seed. I like to know.
I'll leave that in your department then. It's too much for my little brain to handle.
There's our 10-second countdown here on ZSR. We'll be going in just a few seconds, and we will see how these two open up. As a reminder, the pilot spoiler means the pilot gets the log at the exact same time as the race begins. So there is no study time at all. They have to just get into it and figure out their route on the fly while the runner is just kind of doing some early game stuff. A lot of teams have kind of different approaches to this. We'll see how they open up. Okay, we're a little bit off on the countdown. Here we go. All right, now we're starting. Small key to TR in the house. That might be useful later, depending on what our prizes are.
Yeah, for sure. Already that divergence of Shady starting in the tank.
I do see a crystal on TR, so yep, that'll be a useful key. We'll need at least 2 of those.
Both headed to CAC, so I'm guessing there must be something good here. In fact, Tam going for race game straight away.
Yep, Tam's routed the south of CAC bombs, the 50-50 bombs, and going right for Maze. So we've got something here. Shady is heading directly for CAC well. Oh, a sword. Yeah, we like those.
Oh, excellent.
Fire rod in the well. And a big key to Ice Palace. Ooh, Ice Big. That's probably just to pick up that key just in case. They don't know if they need that yet, most likely.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, Tam's saved and quit after that sword and is now going to South Shore.
I mean, you've got at least 1 bomb and a sword. You can take care of Mini Moldorm if that's where you're headed. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe not Mini Moldorm. Maybe Mini Moldorm. The indecision. The early pilot spoiler is there can be indecision like this where you're not sure exactly where you're supposed to go. Castle Tower small in Blind's hideout. What's in Castle Tower? Could this be an Agus seed? We don't know yet. It's not unheard of.
Definitely not. There's a nice little bomb pick up there.
Mini Moldorm gives us a pod small, a nice heart. We take hearts whenever they're convenient. Ooh, and a hammer. All right. Shady Force is going to open up Chicken Hut, while Tam is now routing up to Uncle, or maybe possibly just front of Castle. We'll see when we get there. Small key to Skull Woods and Chicken Hut. One of those is convenient to have if they're in a nice convenient spot that can really help out routing Skull.
Yeah, it's interesting with that Castle Tower key. Like, I'm wondering if that was a just pick it up and we'll find out later. Because Tam's gone straight into Hyrule Castle, so if it is needed, this could potentially be a double dip for them.
Shady Force is now heading down to Maze to grab that sword. Shady Force will curiously grab that. Yeah, it's a TR small. You're going to want that. Yeah. We've got another pod small in the second chest of castle. Looks like we're going to head down to the cell to see what's there. And Shady Force is also heading into castle, going for Dark Cross first.
We'll have a little easier time with that fire rod. Tam's going to have to feel their way around a little bit.
Tim's having to set up for the death ward, being really careful here. Ooh. Oh, there's a lamp in the cell. All right.
I stand corrected.
Take that lamp right into Dark Cross, having a little bit of an easier time getting through here.
Well, Shady's gone for it with no magic, so there's nothing they can do right now. Having a little bit of trouble there with the rope room, but gets through.
Yeah, that snake room is often one of the hardest parts of getting this walk to Dark Cross.
Has to be careful of health, though.
Yeah. Oh, that heart could be it. Yeah, okay. We're fine. Get around the dark, look at the chest, got it. And it's the castle small is here. Oh, we're headed to the back. Oh, okay. What does this seat have in the back of castle that's in logic now with that key there of all places?
I can only imagine this is a glove. Or a moon pearl.
It's got to be something good, yeah.
If a glove was available, they would have gone for that already.
Yes, 100%, if there was an easy glove. And we're going to both get through here at the same time. Tam definitely having an easier time with the lamp. All right, side by side, what do we have in the back of castle? We've got boots and a flute.
Wow.
And a small key to GT. That's a 3 for 3, great value.
Wow. All the mobility right there.
Boots, yeah, mobility. That small key in Dark Cross, that's amazing. And how does that happen in keys? That's wild. Well, then we're gonna head right back to CAC for both of these and get that flute activated for sure.
Oh yeah.
And then they will be zooming around wherever they feel like. That's gonna speed this up a bit and undoubtedly put pressures on their pilots to get the route figured out as fast as possible. There's something in the back of well here, I guess. Because Shady's already been in here. What's so good that it's worth a second trip? A desert small. Oh, right side desert required. Okay.
Okay. Wow. Requiring everything right now.
Yeah. That's a very optional key most times.
Yep. And Tam just hopped past that Ice Palace big key. So I'm guessing that's not really needed.
Most likely not, yeah. Simultaneous flute activations. All right, flute's activated. Where do we go next? Shady's going to hang around down here for a little bit longer. We have something in library. I think we got something in library. Oh, book. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Just a vanilla book. All right, then. I guess we're going in the desert soon.
It looks like it, yeah. With that desert small pickup.
Oh, yeah, we're going to the desert soon. There's some stuff here for sure. Interesting kind of item acquisition so far. We've only really got a hammer in terms of progress towards Dark World. And yeah, both gloves and the pearl nowhere to be seen so far. We're headed into Desert Palace with a book of all things. Both these two have a fire source, so if this dungeon is required, which it is a crystal, they can go ahead and clear it, assuming the big key is available, which Yeah, we don't have the desert big, so it's probably not clearable this time, unless the key is just magically in here. Oh, there's a mirror on the torch.
Oh, that's a nice mirror. Like, I'm just thinking how incredibly linear this seed is so far. Those required boots through Hyrule Castle to get to the book, to get into desert. Like, it just... Like, to play this without a spoiler, like, you just kind of have to eventually get onto this path.
Yeah. Now we're going to head over to the right side using that small key we got. There's a big key to Turtle Rock. Yeah, we're going to need that later. And big key chest also has something in it. It's a green potion. Just a kind of free bottle that's right there. Why not?
Yeah, definitely.
Even if Sick Kid doesn't have anything, that's still a few seconds for a free green. Shady's now headed over to Ice Rod Cave, and Tam is gonna follow suit. Here in Ice Rod Cave, we will have a small key to Turtle Rock. Okay, we do need at least 2 of those to clear the dungeon. More if we need to get potentially like a lava chest or whatnot. So,
is it 2? I thought we needed 3 to clear it.
Is it 3? I thought. Thinking.
I don't know.
Yeah, because no, if you go in with 2 smalls, you can steal the poke key, and that's enough. As long as you don't open the middle door. Right?
I think that
yeah.
It doesn't only take you to Laser Bridge.
No, you're probably right. You're probably right. Yeah. I'm like, wait a second. How many keys does that take? There's another TR small right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's 3. This is why I'm not a great pilot yet, because I keep forgetting how many keys you need in TR. This has burned to me more than once. I'll learn eventually.
Whenever I've done it, I've just like, you know what? Just tell me what I've got to do. I'm going to turn my brain off.
Yeah. She's going to take care of this mini Moldorm cave, and Tam is headed across the mountain. He had 0 keys because he can mirror up the laser bridge and delete the key door to switch me. That's a different strategy, but yeah, true. All right, let's see what we got in Paradox 2 from Tam. Ice Rod, yeah, we're going to need that. And our first glove. Shady's now got his hammer and that heart container and that pod small. Nice things to have. There's the pearl in Paradox 5.
Nice.
And there was another heart there too, so yep. Shady's on his way up to take care of this this mountain trip as well. And Tam is going to start, looks like, in Village of Outcasts. Wait, a Posmal on top of Spec Rock. I missed that the first time. I think we're up to, what, 3 of those already? 2 or 3? Looks like 3, yeah.
Yeah, I think 3.
The pod smalls can be real tricky to figure out as a pilot too, because you have to very quickly, maybe not so quickly, you have to at some point figure out how many pod smalls exactly do you need, depending on what parts of pod have required items in them.
Yeah,
okay. Usually can get away with like 2 or 3, maybe 4 keys at most.
Yeah. Whenever I've tried to pilot someone, I can never work that stuff out quick enough. It's like, do we need to pick that one up? Do we not? I don't know.
Yeah. If there's a pod small in the way, I'm just like, just get it. I haven't figured out pod yet. Let's see. Tam's getting into Thieves Town front. We've got a red potion in the first chest. Nice and easy. Shady's got his pearl now. Dark World access has been obtained. Going right for chest 4 in Thieves front. No, is that not vanilla? Oh, is this vanilla? What?
Someone rolled it in G.
What the heck? This seed is funny. That's our second vanilla item so far. No, I'm almost third. You know what? I'll count the castle small as a vanilla item. That's 3 vanilla.
More or less is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy. A little bit of trouble in that way here.
Yeah, Thieves Town low percent is no joke. And same with Skullwoods as well. Town has to be really careful.
It's got that red. You may as well just use it now. Yeah.
Good idea.
You'd have to burn it in something like this, but it's better than dying, losing a chunk of time in Thieves. We got a bit of a divergence here. Shady has dropped into the bottom left of Skull and finds an Ether Medallion in the compass chest. Opting to use that one small key to just more quickly route the front. This is a pendant skull also, so we are not necessarily clearing this unless Sahasrara has something required.
Yeah, you're right.
But Shady is ready with the fire rod, so we may be at least just going for the bridge chest. We'll see. No, picking up the pot key. We might be killing Moth.
In this fight with just a fighter sword and 5 hearts is no joke.
This is, yeah.
We get something here, a sword, armor upgrade, heart.
Oh, second glove. Okay.
Okay.
Bridge chest, and we are not killing Moth. All right.
Yeah.
Good news. And we'll see how Tam's blind script goes. 6 hearts, fighter sword. Shouldn't be that bad. Most accomplished runners can pull off the blind script relatively consistently. Looks good through 6. Shady Force is going to peek into Mire Shed. Bleed those blocks and get a second sword. And a third sword.
Oh
okay. God. Just 2 swords side by side in Mire Shed,
yeah,
you know.
Casually hanging out there.
Well, those are very free. And we're going to get into checkerboard as well. Magnahado, this is a funny seed. Yeah, definitely. Very funny so far. Oh, flippers and checkerboard here. Okay. Go get your sword in Mire Shed. With chest. Yes. Both of them. Tam's got that Skullwood small out of Chicken Hut. Shady is headed towards the castle. So how does this race format work? Asks Ugg Twitch chat in Twitch chat. This is what we call pilot spoiler. These are actually teams of 2. What you don't see is the other teammate of theirs, which we call the pilot. They have access to the whole log, what we call the spoiler log of everything that is in the seed. It is their job to pilot their runners through the seed as fast as possible. The runner starts the seed at the same time the pilot gets access to the log, so it's kind of a mad scramble to put the route together as fast as they can. And it kind of turns into a sort of low percent sort of run. The runners will not have a lot of equipment because they're not running around just picking up items unknown where they are, and by that process getting a lot of like heart pieces and stuff naturally. So it's an execution test on both sides, really. And it tends to be a lot of fun. Yeah, again, they're ignoring a lot of stuff because the pilots are telling them exactly what to pick up. for the most part. Sometimes you'll muscle memory a chest that you're used to getting because it's very easy, or maybe your pilot's busy and just kind of pick stuff up automatically rather than just skip something that might be important. Yeah. That is all 4 TR smalls on Shady Force's side. That's a good point. Smells like lava chest. Yeah,
it
maybe.
Does. I was thinking there's some very early Turtle Rock keys. Like usually they're dotted everywhere, but we've picked most of them up, if not all of them up in Light World.
Yeah. Tam's got his second glove from Skullbush Bridge chest and is going to head into the Mire area now, undoubtedly picking up those 2 swords and the flippers probably. Swamp is a pendant, but there could be something in there that we need. The swamp has, 12 checks in it? 10 or 12? I forget exactly.
I think it's 10.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I can never remember either.
It's pod as 12, yeah.
Yeah.
The other dungeon we're in right now.
So again, Tam's going to have that little advantage once they go over to pod and eastern area by having that lamp compared to Shady. Not that it should be too much of a problem, but it could still cost them a couple of seconds here and there.
Shady Force did also get a bow, which we found in, I think it was the Waterfall Fairy bow. There's a Samarian right side pod. And we are out of pod for now. We'll be coming back later once we have the big key, presumably, to finish the dungeon.
Yeah, seems like it. Pod big behind Samaria somewhere. Probably lava chest in Turtle Rock. Which looks like what Shady might be heading towards now.
Tam's got their TR small and bow at a waterfall. That bow being accessible and necessary, you may as well just get that before going to pod instead of having to spend time on mimic clipping.
Oh yeah.
We got Shady Force going for Ether Tablet. What's going on up here? A shovel. Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
Voluntarily picking up fetch quest items.
Did Shady go to Saha?
I don't think so. What's over here? A bomb pack. A big key to GT. I mean, we're going to need that. Okay. I guess you don't need that immediately. That's fair. You can get that later.
Sure.
Honestly, probably get that on your next trip to pod. Whenever you go back to clear the dungeon, you can mirror to Saha just on the way in.
Yeah. I guess sometimes pick it up first time, it's like just off the checklist. It's so easy to say like, oh, we'll pick that up next time and then just kind of blank over it and completely forget.
If all you're getting there is a GT, there's no reason not to get that, but like whenever. Yeah, first time through is just safety. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tam's in the pod now, going to head right for the right side, and Shady Force is starting on a TR. Skipping the top checks, we're going right towards Chomps. We do have all 4 of those small keys again, so we can get everything we need in here.
Yeah, has to be a little careful. We're in one-hit knockout territory with some of these enemies in here.
It is Chomps level 4. Very dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, we can clear this dungeon, too. We've got both rods. Trinex is defeatable. And honestly, not a terrible fight with 3 swords.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't get hit.
Easier said than done sometimes.
Yeah. Tam's got their Samaria now to right side pod and is out of there for now. He's picking up some extra arrows there. Having really good knowledge of what's under pots in this game is very good as a runner for a pilot spoiler, because you're not going to be getting a lot of ammo. You're not picking up a lot of extra chests. So being able to pick up just an arrow pack here and there, bombs, hearts, etc., magic from pots is very useful knowledge. All right, lava chest. We got all 4 smalls. What's in here? Oh, the hook shot. That's you kind of want that, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Especially if there's anything in the back of Swamp.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure how their mold-on bounces or hovering, but I mean, the Turtle Rock keys, apart from this one in Aga Tower, weren't too bad.
Yeah, Speaking of Agatara, Tam's headed for that one now. There was an AT small available early on, but Tam does not have it, which tells us that we're most likely not seeing the second chest in AT. Shady's headed towards Crystal Roller now, and Tam is fluting. We're going to see maybe up the mountain. Yep, head up the mountain. Crystal Roller just... Ooh, the swamp small. Yep, we're going to the swamp, 100%.
Definitely.
Yep. When you pick up that small key, like, yep, you're going in. Yeah, that's suggesting to me there can be something in the back, because swamp small, flippers, hook shot, that's all pointing towards back of swamp.
100%.
Mamo in chat says Tam being an emulator can hover but not consistently. Okay, yeah. So that could just be it's relatively quick to get to that hook shot just to ensure you can get past Moldorm too.
Yeah. Like with spoilers, like small mistakes are big mistakes.
Yes.
It's over and done so quickly.
Yeah, even this being full key sanity, these seeds, the races take generally about an hour, give or take a bit, depending on how nice the seed is. It's over pretty quick, yeah.
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
Here's Shady into the Trinex fight. Not a lot else in TR to speak of. Oh, careful. Okay, don't miss this last shot, and we're okay. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Actually, no, they have a green in the pocket still. They're okay.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
That first bottle had a free green in it, so we had some insurance there. Nice trick on Trinex. You hold your sword out, release a spin. When the shell disappears, you get your free hits, and then with Temper, just one more to the head before the body's even vulnerable, and you're good to go. A map. Yeah, whatever. We know all the info already. That is Shady's first dungeon prize. They are now tied up at 1 crystal each.
Not getting the luck there.
May also be heading for Hookshot Cave too. There might be something required here.
Oh yeah.
Small key to pod. All right. Okay. That's telling me there's something most likely in the back of pod at the very least.
Yeah, they have picked up a lot of pod keys. Usually you don't see this many.
One for the front door, one for the boss, one for the back. We could see something in Dark Maze or Turtle's room. We'll see in a bit.
Mm-hmm. I guess we're going to go find out now with what that hook shot was for.
Yeah, not going to be in suspense for too long on this. Swamp is our next destination while Tam is working on getting through TR. Kind of following in Shady's footsteps though, but Tam does also have Thieves Town cleared, so there is some of that time to be given back once Shady has to go clear Thieves. So.
Oh yeah, it's really hard to tell like who's got the advantage right now until we get closer to Ganon, I guess.
Yeah, as long as they're on diverge routes, it is hard to tell. And once they've converged out the same prizes, we can then more confidently say who's actually ahead. And even then, we can't confidently say it because pilot spoiler again. You're kind of low health. Usually don't have a lot of survivability. Things can change really fast.
Yep, GT is a thing.
Yeah, they still do have to climb GT, and that can be very dangerous with the relatively low equipment they'll be having. The sunken treasure chat's asking about was a 20 rupee, red rupee.
We're going to left side swamp as well.
Yeah. We're indeed
Fun.
headed over here.
Like Shady's just full on flooding that key.
Yeah.
So
Not
it doesn't
even...
look like-
doesn't look like back, yeah. We're just going for
Yeah.
left. Okay.
I think it was purely for the hook shot for Easy GT, Mold On 2, and Hookshot Cave.
And I guess if both chests over here required, it helps a bit too with that.
Oh yeah, that's very true. I guess we'll find out.
Looks like we're headed just for the big key chest.
Yeah.
All right, what is so important that we had to get to left side swamp? Oh, big key. To pod. Okay,
Pod.
yeah, we need that.
Okay.
And that's it. Shady is out of here. Looks like we're gonna head over. Oh, gets RNG'd. Thanks, game. Love when the rocks come out of the grass. Very nice. Headed for Hype Cave. We're both headed for Hype Cave. What's in here that we want? Just the back chest has our second bow. All right, that's nice.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It will save time overall picking up
Yeah.
those silvers. So we haven't even done Armos Knights or Helmosaur, so those silvers are going to be quite helpful.
Yeah. Those will help on Landmos as well. So there are several bosses that are just improved greatly by having silvers.
Oh yeah.
Tam's making their trip into swamp now. Free heart off a Stumpy. Now we're going to check that shovel. We're going to dig up another big key or something. Oh, a small key. Hera small. Oh, the Hera small.
Wow.
What does that mean? We have another big key in a big key chest in a dungeon that we normally skip.
Yeah, this seed is asking for all the nasty things. A lot of things, like even in normal rando, you see skips like Hera Basement and Lava Chest.
Yeah. Oftentimes these big key chests are just like, nah, we don't need that because it's just off on a weird spot. You know, left side swamp, lava, Hera Basement.
Yeah.
The big key chest and pod is kind of like, whatever. You have to burn a key for it. It's just obnoxious. We do have the GT big, yes. That was in Saha's closet, yeah. So we'll be seeing that collected on the way through on the second trip to pod. Yeah, and there's our vanilla thieves big right there. Yep.
I feel like you're offended a little bit by that.
I mean, the first time we come here, like, wait a second, we don't have the thieves big, and we're heading for the big key chest. Is this actually vanilla? Yep. Because unless there's something really big there, it's hard to justify a dip in a thieves and spoiler.
Yeah.
Without the big key. Yeah, I guess Shady decided they didn't need that free red potion in the front. Ooh, good Hellway. Got the pixel and the RNG was good.
So I guess after Tam and Shady have done these particular things that they're going to do, we're going to have a bit more of an idea of kind of where we're at in this race.
Yeah. We are missing a few things still, such as the Eastern Big, the Desert Big. We are lacking Potentially a medallion. No, we've got Tiara medallion, and actually no, they're both ether, so we're good on medallions. Yeah, actually we could just be down to big keys at this point.
Yeah, it seems like it. I can tell you one's in Hera basement.
Yeah, apparently. We picked up that shovel for the small key. Nice free heart in the cell chest brings Shady up to 7. Some relatively nice hearts in this one so far.
Yeah.
Sometimes all the big hearts are just in really terrible places to get, and you don't end up getting that much health.
Ooh, just snuck past that bedrock.
Just barely, yeah.
Yeah.
I was worried that wouldn't be in the perfect spot to get between the door and the ledge. Shady force into his blind fight now. Also good through 6, 7, 8, and 9. Both of these two having textbook blind fights. All right, Tam's going right into Hera. We're not gonna take a wonder too long. What's in the basement here? I think if Shady heads up the mountain for this also, we can then say that Tam definitely has a bit of a lead so far.
Yeah, a little bit of advantage. Not much. Definitely not out of the question right now.
Yeah, this can easily flip. One death anywhere could easily change it. Yeah.
Much better RNG there with the dead rocks.
Yeah, no kidding. Scooting up the mountain as fast as possible. All right, Tam is through the tile room. Moment of truth. Is it another big key in a big key chest? Oh, nice block from the Salphos. It is a big key. Oh, Eastern. Yep, we need that one. C's got jokes. And now we're going to Hera pot up and go kill the boss. Ooh, first try for the super speed Hera pot. Very nice. So satisfying when you get it first try.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was shovel on ether tablet to then go down and dig up the Hera small key to come back up the mountain to do Hera basement to get your Eastern big. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a lot of mountain climbs this seed as well.
Yes, this is their 3rd time up so far.
Yeah. We've at least got one more for GT.
Yeah. Shady going with the bomb setup for Hera pot.
Nice.
Nicely done. Tam, now done with Hera, is going to head into Ice Palace. We have nothing in the way of ice keys on Tam's side, so this will be a pretty minimalistic trip into ice.
Yeah. Because they chose to skip that big key in the well. No interest. Oh, unlucky, Shady.
Nope. Got a poke on the Moldorm yet.
Yeah. Oh, don't fall. No.
Okay, good. The best things you can do against Moldorm and Rage is just like hold your sword out away from the ledge and just press into it and hope you don't get knocked off. Because as long as you're holding your sword out away from it, you're relatively safe. Chat saying DP Big must be nicely on route at this point. Seems like both teams are just on boss rush now. Yeah, that does tend to happen in Spoiler. You kind of just get down to where you get all your items that you need, and then you're clearing a lot of bosses in short order. Yeah, we'll probably just get the Desert Big naturally somewhere along the route.
Just
Shady
looking at
heading in.
Tam's magic. It's a bit. Oh, okay.
Well, it's fine. There's half
Never
magic
mind.
on the way through
Yeah.
ice. No problem. Yes, we've got Shady Force heading into the back of Pod. We've got 2 keys, one for the boss store and one to get into the back. We're gonna hammer jump to the big chest at least. Or something in Dark Maze. We'll see in a moment. Mirrors out. It's gonna be big chest. Yep, there's our Desert Big. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, textbook cold stare fight.
Yeah, really nicely done. Stuck in the corner. Didn't get to leave. Really not bad equipment actually overall for this one. They've got both the bows are really easy. 3 swords is nice. 7 hearts is doable. 7 green, you know, that's fine. That's pretty typical for what these guys are used to. And half magic being really free on the way through ice too is really nice. Shady Force working through the Dark Basin of Pod. We'll see how he does in the Turtles room here. Yeah, Fire Rod, you may as well.
Yeah.
This room gets really out of hand really fast in the dark.
Looks like Shady did have a setup for it, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah. Tam's going to get into the back to get their Desert Big. Tam will actually be the first one in technical, actual, got all the items go mode. I think Tam should do basement clip. Yeah, if only. And yep, there's that big key. We're back to the front. Let's go kill the boss. And Shady will most likely be picking up the GT Big and Saw's Closet after taking care of Eastern Palace. And that will put them, or their team, in also actual got all the items go mode. Go mode's a bit funny in Pilot Spoiler, of course, because, you know, they know where all the items are, so you could say they're technically in go mode the whole time.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Spoiler. Like, there's no other mode like it where you know all the items, and it's so execution heavy. Well,
yeah.
For the runner anyway, and the other person's so routing heavy. Like, I think people underestimate the pilots sometimes and how much of an impact they can actually have on the race. Like, just getting a different order of items can absolutely change the outcome of certain races.
Yeah, definitely. Tam's Turtles room went much better.
Yeah.
And lamp helps with that, of course, being able to precisely see where they are.
Yeah, the benefit of Tam getting that lamp over Shady, I think, has definitely gone in their advantage.
It seems like it, yeah.
Not that Shady's done bad. It's just you can see it's just taking those extra seconds to get through the dark rooms.
Yeah. And one Silver Helmosaurus forehead. Boss is done. The lamp was actually in Zelda's cell and castle, and Tam made a trip very early to grab that. And it's we feel like it's paid off overall. It was kind of like it's just right there basically check, because they also went to the boomerang chest to get a pod small. And you're thinking like, well, the lamp is there. It'll probably help out because we have to do some dark rooms. Might as well grab it. They also had to be in castle early because of how the early game worked out. The castle small key was in Dark Cross because, of course, it is in Key Sanity. And then that led us into the back, which had both boots and flutes. They wanted to be in castle early, and Tam routed that whole trip just in one big long trip. Whereas Shady Force went back a little bit later to pick up. I think it was just the pod small, maybe. Yeah, and there's the GT big on Shady Force's side. Both teams actually now in go mode. Tam still basically having about a 1 dungeon lead over Shady Force.
Yeah. It's an Eastern clear versus an Ice Palace clear.
Yeah, Ice is a fairly quick clear. But Tam is already in the back of Eastern.
Yeah. About half a dungeon still, so not that much time difference since we they kind of merged up before with the Hera play, or just before Hera play when Shady was in Thieves Town.
And after this, they will both be heading over to Clear Desert, and then one last mountain climb to actually go up to GT. There'll be not much pomp and circumstance in GT itself. We already have the big key and a couple of smalls, so we're just going to go straight for the climb. Shady Force making sure to hit the switch in Ice Palace because we do not have the big key, so you want to be able to access the boss. And that's crystal number 6 for Tam. Moving over to 6. Gonna get into the back of Desert. I've already been in Desert once to clear out some good items in the front. We're gonna head right to the back and just take care of the boss. Oh, Shady skipping the half magic. Okay. This might be a trying to make up time play, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
So another aspect of Pilot Spoiler is that the teams are allowed to look at each other's streams or like watch the restream because it's just a feature of the mode, because they all have the information anyway. So why not let them be aware of how the other team is doing? And if you know you're behind on time, you can make like kind of sacrifices to try to save time.
Yeah, it was a nice little heads up play there by skipping that half magic. Ooh, does save him a little bit of time.
Yeah. Free shield off a cold stare. And Shady does still have that green potion in the pocket, as far as I'm aware. He hasn't used it, so yeah.
Well, I'm going to say Tam can be a bit more spammy with Fire Rod if they wish.
Yes.
Shady has to be a little bit conservative, but that green potion kind of negates that anyway, so...
Yeah, half magic with the climb, having a green potion in the pocket gives you a lot of opportunity to go nuts with the Fire Rod. Okay, that is 7 crystals for Tam. We are headed back up the mountain for one last climb. Really not too bad overall for the sea. We didn't have to do a whole lot in Swamp. I just kind of go to left. Skull was a fairly quick trip to TR. We had to... Oh, maybe TR... We didn't touch Mire. That's right. That was the big pendant dungeon we didn't do anything. It was Mire. So, yeah, really not too bad overall for a key sanity seed.
Yeah, definitely seen worse. Did make us go all over the place though, but
yeah,
actually there was a lot of stuff also along the way as well.
we didn't have to touch like Smith Chain at all. Like North Dark World, no walks to Catfish, anything like that. So relatively streamlined. Ooh, free armor and Super Bunny. Heck yeah. And an arrow refill. We take those too.
Loving the pink dress on Hello Kitty.
Yeah. 7 blue will be significantly more comfy than 7 green. 3 silvers for Shady. Nicely done.
I just saw Tam had Hookshot Cave closed, so they actually got a different pod key to Shady.
Yeah.
Don't know which one it was.
Let's see where those key ones are. Let's see.
Front of Escape.
Oh yeah, it was the Front of Escape key, yeah. Yeah, our 6 pod smalls were on Argus. TR Roller Room, we got that one on the way through. Mini Moldorm Cave, Spec Rock had one, Hookshot Cave, and the one in front of Castle, yeah.
Okay.
Tam is now in the climb. Just pretty much all execution from here on out. Tam has a bit of advantage here, both in time and has that half magic and a green potion still, so they can... A lot of magic flexibility climbing here.
Yeah. And the nice thing as well, like... You can say to Tam right now, like, just, you know, you've got a little bit of an advantage, you know, take your time, don't take any risks.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
As expected, Shady's going to skip that armor and just go for it.
Yeah.
At this point, just have confidence in your ability to execute and hope that you can make up some time here. I mean, yeah. it's kind of a thing, like, you know, it sucks to say, like, you hope your opponent messes up and makes a mistake, but like you are kind of hoping for it because that's what would get you the race at this point. So
yeah.
Ooh, bit of trouble in Gauntlet 5 here.
Oh, that Stalfos
Was a little bit early on the fire rod shot and kind of didn't quite get it. Yeah, no. Chat's asking about that AT small. Yeah, we only needed to go into the first room at AT. The small key was completely optional, not needed. Yeah, Malmo said it nice. I don't want my opponent to fail, but I need my opponent to fail. Yeah, exactly. All right, Tam getting into Torches 1 here. And up into Torches 2 as Shady Force is now starting Gauntlet. Gotta grab that key off the mini Helma. Yep. Yeah. Only one small key going in, but that's fine. One is enough. Shady Force also missed the Stalfos hit there on the splash. It just stopped short for both of them. Wasn't quite far enough to the left to get the splash, but had a much easier time cleaning it up. So gained a little bit of time there. Nicely done, Tam's side. Had the sword spin out and hook shot, and Molder went through and then got the spin on the tail.
Yeah, it's such a cheeky little strat. I like it.
Actually, yeah, Beer brings up a good point. That could have been a not. They both might not have reset Spooky coming in, and then the splash is disjointed because of that. That's a good point. Could be. All right, Tam into Aga 2 here. Let's see. That was probably a double. Ooh. Could have been a triple there, but the spin was a bit early. We'll take 3 cycles. Not bad.
Yep. Oh, Shady.
Oh, Shady needs to get a magic refill here, yeah. Tam is done with Aga 2, dropping in to start the Ganon fight. Still with a bit of time advantage. They can kind of just take it easy. No need to rush the fight. Still expect him to get at least the 1-1 here.
Yeah. Like, this is something you do almost every seed.
Yeah. Good phase 1. Ooh, may not getting enough hits in cycle 2 or phase 2. Yeah.
Gonna have to go for another cycle.
That's okay. Not taking any hits. I mean, Tam has 4 hearts. Like a direct contact with Ganon will kill him. Gotta be careful these fire bats as well. Okay, yeah. Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh, uh-oh.
Now we got a race back.
That's what we're worried about.
Yeah, it's exactly what we was talking about.
We're also gonna get a 3 cycle on Aga 2. Oh, no, 4 cycle actually. I was off by 1 on my count.
Tam's still got that advantage, but can't afford to die again.
Careful fire bat dodges.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, should be good now.
Okay, there we go.
Oh no!
Oh, Tam!
Oh, not like this.
And just like that.
They're both just seconds apart on Ganon now.
Yeah, and Shady has the advantage. That was a nice hook the shots there from Shady. Oh, has to be careful as well now. Fire bats.
Ooh, jeez. Okay, we gotta go for a second cycle. Yeah.
He's gonna have to do one more set of dodging. This is intense.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
that was so close.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That was incredibly tight.
Into
Managing
into phase 3 here. And
Yeah, just
this is
tiptoed around those fire bats. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was really good fire bat dodging. That was incredibly close. Yeah, opting not to try to go for the triple there. Yeah.
Tam unfortunately taking another death there.
And that's 4 silvers for Shady Force. That's it. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, get your GGs in chat for Shady and Shulsa. Who I believe that's their second win and have now advanced to the semi-finals.
Yeah, that'll do it. I did not see that coming, honestly. I figured Tam's advantage was going to hold. I mean, even through like 1 Ganon death, you think, okay, you've got enough buffer time, you'll be okay. But Ganon's hard.
It is, especially when you're 1-hit knockout. But
Yeah.
it happens to the best of us. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, like really well played to Tam. Like you cannot discount their efforts. they played a really good game, routed it obviously very well to be an advantage for most of the seed.
Yeah, welcome Schultzer and Shady. GG's.
Yo, GG's.
We are so sorry for Shady.
I feel for Tam. I feel unbelievably sad.
Tam.
I
Yeah.
can't. I did not want to win that way. I feel horrible.
Yeah.
I'd rather won in a game 3 than that. That's so rough.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah, GG's. Yo, Nobly,
welcome, Nobly.
GG's.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the nature of the game. It happens more often than we care to admit. Unfortunately or fortunately, you went into a Ganon fight because your opponent fell or died or whatever. It's sad when it happens, but I mean, still though, you can't take it away. Like, it was that close that when Tam did have the unfortunate death, like, you were able to take over the lead.
Yeah.
I almost threw it away myself with the. I messed up something at the end of phase 2, and I couldn't get the 12th hit in without dying, so I had to just like go to safety mode and survive. And then
It was so close. Yeah.
cycle. Yeah.
It's incredible.
I knew as soon as I told Shady that Tam died, that was a mistake. You should have not said that. You should have just said nothing. So that Shady is in his normal mood and just plays Ganon. After I said that, I was like, you are so stupid, Schultzer. You are a bad pilot. Don't make him more nervous.
I don't think it put me off, but like, you never know how it would have worked. Who knows? If you didn't say that, I might have just died and thinking we were lost anyway. So maybe you telling me that convinced me to play it safe and only lose the cycle.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have survived the first death, but it was a really unfortunate double fire bar hit. That was nasty.
Yeah, didn't you not grab that potion out of season, or did you had to think that early?
That was used. We had a green potion.
Oh.
I think you used the red in Thieves Town Hellway. I think that's where that was.
Sounds about right. Yeah, I think
that it was a nasty double damage, but yeah, it happens.
It happens. That's the fear of spoiler, dying to Ganon on no hearts. I mean, we did not have like any safeties like cave, or something like that. That was I think Hella Big Chest, but you cannot at this level. Like, I think Hella Big Cave was accessible in like Paradox Cave or something, but I was like, Shady's an MP player. She doesn't use cave anyways, so she won't get it.
Yeah, I wouldn't make full use of it, so it's not as worth me picking up as it would be for Schurzer to pick up. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think like to talk about the actual race and not to talk about the Delengat, like I think what put us behind was like, I think our early load just did not work out as good as the other ones. Like, I know they're starting with like the 50-50 bushes, and they can see that like that is like the perfect route for the seed, because you just grab the sword, you just go to back of escape, you just grab 2 bombs and then can do like everything in one swoop, which we sadly could not do. And that already put us behind. Then, of course, me not spotting the 50 rupees in Saha's closet for the money for port was another like 20 seconds time loss to go to front of escape, and forgetting Sabers was just plain stupid of me.
Oh, right. That's what that extra trip was for, was the money. I forgot that. Yeah.
We started off with 50-50, got the sword. Then Tam misunderstood, so they went downwards to Minimolem's cave because they thought that the Hyrule Castle key was there. And I was like, no, it's not there, but it's fine. Just you can get the hammer here for more damage to do front of escape.
And you can even get more bombs from the drops from Minimolems.
Yeah, so we got that hammer and went for the lamp to go back of escape, because there was also a pod key in front and all the cash you needed for the seed. So I was like, yeah, just lamp will slow you down early game because you're grabbing it, but the small amount of time it will make up to not like skip it is probably worth.
Yeah, when you're going to the boomerang chest anyway and the lamp is in cell, it's just like, yeah, why not?
I can see that. I think it probably evened out over the entire seed. Like with port, you lose a little bit of time, especially going like to the back of escape. You save a good amount, like you save like a bit, at least like 10 to 15 seconds alone there. Even more so if you have like good or bad RNG with that or something.
Yeah. There was a noticeable difference with having the lamp going just on the way through to the back of the escape. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually almost died as well on the back of escape. I was a bit lucky with a heart drop. And I got a bit. Sometimes the snake orangey, like, you can just get to you and you don't quite. I was a bit aggressive because I didn't want to take too long because I knew it was bleeding time.
And you're trying to find the door in the snake room, and the snakes are bumping you around. You have no idea where you are. That room is terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely did not handle those dark rooms well, so I think the lamp pickup definitely was a net gain for them on this one for sure.
Good thing I was looking at a spoiler at that moment and did not see all of that.
Yeah.
I even muted myself because he was like, yeah, okay, please be quiet. I need time in the dark room. I was like, okay, I'm gonna head into this to the spoiler knock.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It was kind of unfortunate seed to route as well. Like, it was a lot of back and forth on mountain trips.
Yeah, like 4 mountain climbs. Yeah.
I think if you could have skipping the hookshot could have been worth it.
Nah, it wouldn't have saved time. I mean, the small amount of time you actually burn to go to Hyrule Castle to get the last TR key, compared to having to do like Hera Climb, having to do
Hera Climb. I mean, yeah, it probably
hover attempts, and then in a spoiler race, you know, you kind of sweat a little bit, and then like if your opponent has the hookshot, you know, and he's on your tail coming up GT, you might start trying to hover and start like, oh, I need to hit this now, and then you fall, and then you lose a lot of time. So it's definitely worth losing 10 seconds to get the hookshot here.
Yeah.
This is kind of a funny.
You were gonna skip the silvers there for a second as well.
I was in Swamp and I was like, wait, I forgot something. Oh no, hype game. I was glad I remembered at least in Swamp Palace, otherwise we probably would have lost this one if you don't go back to hype cap after Swamp. But yeah, that cost us like I made some small mistakes that ended up costing us like 40 to 60 seconds, I think. Just small loading mistakes, which almost made a difference at the end.
I think we were always going to be a fair bit behind because of basically our choice of where we go at the very start of the seed, and I don't think there's much you can do about that. So it's just one of those seeds. Who knew this was such a luck-based mode?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Imagine.
Your choice of opening route, choice of about 5 different reasonable opening routes.
I think going Sank Star is a bit overrated because you kind of base yourself. Either you don't need bombs, there's easy bombs, or triples is okay.
Yeah, but most of the time one of those things does happen though, so I'd say a large chunk of seeds, it's just perfectly fine. You get some goodies in Kakariko, and I feel like
you need bombs in Kakariko, that's the other thing.
And with 9 chances for a bomb pack in Kakariko, there's a good chance it just happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every route in Spoiler has its advantages or disadvantages. Like even going to the Uncle can be a good starting route if there's just something on Uncle and your Spoiler needs time to look through the Spoiler log in the first 20 seconds to know where you have to go. Sometimes just the single route can make a 40 seconds difference, which easily can be, or a 20 to 40 seconds difference, which can easily be the deciding factor in such a close race. But I don't think that's a bad opening route. Even starting with Julian Zoom is kind of bad, but not really bad, because it can work in some seeds, but it's just what you get used to.
Yeah, I mean, the only time I feel like Hoolihan actually route starts good is if Zora has an item and boots are in Saha.
Yes.
That's very specific, Nobly.
Yeah. Because then you are set with 170 rupees already, and you get free bombs on the way to the boots. So otherwise, I feel like that Hoolihan is there's 90% of the seeds enough rupees, but otherwise you will find a glove and do Hoolihan the faster way. But yeah, GG's, and Go Gamma.
Wait, what? Not go
Wait,
Gamma.
what? Nobody had no friends.
Wow.
Wow.
Nobody.
Ah.
Wow.
I knew you were free farm, but I did not
Okay,
thought you
well.
were that bad. But yeah, against Gamma, it's gonna be like, yeah, one of the best ones in this mode. Like they even won last
I would have
year.
said go Schulzer if you beat us in game 3, but
Hey, that's not our fault.
yeah. You know, it's
We
unfortunate.
expected that. We expected that game. So we were like already planning who's gonna run the third one.
We were already talking about who was going to play it, yeah, while we were finishing this off.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We were not happy how this game ended.
No, I would have much rather won in a game 3 than this way. I felt horrible when I heard what happened.
It's what it is. We're not mad. Tam's a bit hard on on themselves, but it's gonna be fine.
I'm just happy I tied my last year's performance. I can now safely the about this tournament and keep my bronze rank. Yes.
Yeah, good luck with Gamma, and
Alright, we good to wrap up?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to thank our runners, Shady Force and Tam, put on an awesome race. Thank you to our pilots, Shozer and Nobly the Foreign. Thank you also to our commentators, Adalor and Obscure. Everyone did a fantastic job. Coming up on ZSR later tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have a Zelda 2 Randomizer Max Rando tournament match between Jay Coper and Mirai. And at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have another Zelda 2 Randomizer Max Rando tournament match between Level Engine and TAH. So a couple of Z2R things tonight. With that, we're going to go and sign off here because that's going to do it for us right now. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful time and have a fantastic rest of your night. Bye!